Hello friends, welcome to Spicy Cat Color, new and seasoned friends. We are here with my completed pages for February. Wowza, do I have a lot to show you. Give you the quick little bird's eye view of the basket. It is full. Those are all the books I colored in. And yeah, let's get into this. So first, let's take a quick look at my, I don't know what we're calling these, but trackers. Oh my goodness. Huey, are you okay? That's a cat. I don't know if he's got a cold. He's been a little coughy sneezy lately, so that was Huey. He looks like he's okay. Okay, phew. So this is my lovely book that I am tracking all the pages I have done until it gets filled up. So just so you can get a visual, because I'm a visual person, that's probably why I like to color. This is where we started for February. Oh wait, no, that's not where I started. I'm like, I did more than that. Sorry. This is why I didn't like that system where I'm writing everything out. Here we go. So I did 77 pages in January, so we started out February with 78. And let's just say, look how much I did. Purple. Oh, sorry. Blue hearts mean it was a buddy color. Green hearts means it was a gifted book. And look how many I'm up to here. So starting for March, 165. If that gives you a clue, do the math, how I did. So we'll go to the back of the planner first. And just go through the totals. So for my February totals, I did 87 pages. I did not think I could ever do more. I did 77 in January. February was a short month. I did 87 pages. If I have never told you, which I am sure I have because I talk about everything, coloring's my stress reliever. And I'm not going to get into it very much, but my job at the moment, yeah, this is like a talk for a color and chat. So to let you know that I did 87 pages in a short month just gives you a little snippet into what my life out on the back side of this camera, however you want to call it, that's how my life's going. Anyway, of those 87 pages, I'd still managed to do more non-color by number than color by number. I did 42 color by number and 45 non-color by number. I did all of those pages in 26 different books, and I did 6 PDFs. I did 31 buddy colors. This is always what I'm most proud of. And I received 9 new books. Again, we'll talk about that when I show the books. But what hardly got done at all is this was not a high-end use month. I find it interesting that it's like some months you can tell it doesn't matter how much I color, it's just like when the supplies are gonna like be done. So I only have 3 markers and 3 gel pens that I said bye-bye to, and 3 washi tapes. 3, 3, and 3. That makes my heart happy. And yeah, so one of the things I'm really focused on this year is to color multiples. I did this last year and I mentioned, like, if I have a book out and I color in it, especially a color by number, I aim to do 2 pages. I'm like, the book is here in front of me, my supplies are out. I might look for a page that maybe doesn't always call for me, and because I really do intend, I know people are like, whatever, Kathy, but my goal when I buy a book is to finish it. That's just my personal thing. Yeah, it's not everybody's thing, and that's okay. And either one, again, it's okay, but I truly intend to finish my book. So if I have it out in front of me, why not do more than 1 page? And it's a nice way to not get rid of, because I still enjoy the process. But you know how some pages are like, oh my gosh, I love that page. And then there's pages that are like, eh. And some you really don't like, which I may not do. But that is my goal. And I have upped it. Now I can't remember who else is doing it. And they're the ones that motivated me. Their goal was to do 3 pages if they have a book out. So that's me. I'm trying to do at least 3. You'll see that didn't always happen, but it does help me get more pages done. Because half the time, I spend more time trying to figure out what page to do, and if it's just there. I just do it. Okay, other statistics and notes. I did gain some subscribers. Again, I'm just going to show you this. I've told you before, the numbers as far as subscribers, followers, I don't put any weight on them. I just find it interesting because I'm kind of a nerd that way. I only did 8 posts on YouTube, and I almost finished with my plans in 2021 wrap-up videos. I still have hauls that I owe you from December, but otherwise I got all my plans, my favorite pages posted this month. There's that. Instagram, I went to 769 followers and I did 28 posts. So I was proud of that. And it's mostly because of those buddy colors, which are like, wait, you said you did 31 buddy colors. Well, I do buddy colors in multiples frequently. So I might do one post with multiple pages, but I did them with the same person. Makes sense? Maybe. Now let's jump to the front and take a peek. Oh, look, there was my quick little tally. So here is the snapshot of my 10 books to finish, and I used orange. I don't really have a dedicated, I just reach for a marker that's like different than the one before. And so all of the orange boxes that are filled in were pages from my 10 books to finish, and I managed to do 37 pages in those 10 books. You can see Creative Haven still hasn't had any pages. Hannah Lynn didn't get any love this month, but the rest are cruising through. And I mentioned it before, which I have a huge, again, the number I picked was insane, because just for my 10 books to finish, I have 375 pages to do. And I need to do 32 pages a month to keep on track. So I'm ahead of the game there. I'm going to reach a month where I'm going to have to just do Creative Haven or one of the ones that isn't getting much love. Then, yes, we already went through. This was my prompts and plans. That's a different video. And I think, yeah, that's about it. These we'll do out of order. I typically do my color by number pages first, and then my non-color by number, which I will do. The exception is this Johanna Basford planner is one of my 10 books to finish. It is a non-color by number, but if I did not show you the pages this moment, I will forget to show them because it will get buried. So let's look at the February pages. The one thing I did not get done, if you are new or you didn't see my January pages, I print out my buddy colors. So on Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, or if you don't follow me on Instagram, whenever I post my buddy colors, I do this little, I take both of our pages. It's probably easier to see in this one where we did 2 different pages, and do a side by side, kind of make a split color of my page and my buddy's page. And I honestly just do a quick copy and paste into a Word document. Sorry, Zoe, somebody woke up. And then I print them out, and I physically paste them with glue into this planner because I don't use the planner to track my life. So I did not get these printed for February, but this is just to give you an idea what it looks like. And I also do my bingo board from Danny Button's Patreon group. We do bingo. So again, this was January's. I did get a blackout for February, and I can show you once I have those printed and the pages glued in. So when we do the March video. And yeah, so the reason I do that is because I don't document my life really. And this side gets messy from my coloring. I make very generic notes. So here's my completed pages in the planner. This was the first one, and I was playing with a really, really budget colored pencil set. They're actually mechanical pencils with colored lead, which I really liked that concept in case you don't have a sharpener, but it's 6 colors. So I used that, and then I went in with some gel pen. And the next page I did was this one. I don't very often, I'm just playing in this book to get more comfortable and confident doing Johanna pages with the different water-based mediums other than pencil. I'll try some pencil just to see if it's my thing yet, but I will play with the others. And I'm a purple girl, and the birthstone is amethyst for February, so I kind of thought, oh, let's do like a purpley page. And I did this one. This, I used a gel pen, non-glitter. I used a just solid colored gel pen, and I had used I have a very light pink, forget what it's called, spun sugar distress oxide, and I'd sponge that on the background. I don't know if you can even really see it. It is that faint. So I sponged that first, and then I just used a gel pen and a little bit of metallic silver for accents. This next one was really kind of fun, I thought. I did kind of like the Sun Life drawing is what inspired me. They have a whole like stencils, one color stencils book. And I don't necessarily like the gel pen. To be honest, I'm trying to use it up. It's a brown gel pen, no glitter or anything. But I looked at this pattern and I forgot. There's one little spot I forgot. It's a feature now. It's like, where's Waldo? I thought it reminded me of henna tattoos. And I've never had one. I've always wanted to get a henna tattoo. And just the like design gave me that vibe. Hence the reason for the color. And I have one more, which I kind of cheated because this is really the March page too. And I just had a pack of 5 markers, and these were the colors, and I colored it in. So, you know, a sneak peek what I'll be doing for March. This is another going to be probably fine liners page of some sort. Not sure about this one. It's like that wallpapery kind. I probably don't know if I'm going to do a background. Maybe I'll do another thing with an ink and like ink the whole thing and then maybe just pick some elements. I don't know. It'll be fun. These are quick and easy, and most of my water-based markers, they will work well with here, like their brush tip. And I will probably do the mushroom page as well, even though that's technically into April. But this one's really cute. So those are my completed pages out of my planner. Then this is a bonus 10 books to finish. It has 12 pages in, and it's a sticker by number. I did some other sticker by numbers too, which I still count as completed pages. It is a way to be creative, and yeah, I'm gonna do them. So in my sticker by number this month, I kind of randomly just pick which page I want to do, and I picked the bear. It's the mother bear and baby bear, and the whole thing was be kind to yourself. So that one struck a chord with me. This book I got on Book Outlet. It has, there you go, you can see the 12, and they all have a it's the power of mindfulness. So it has like a theme. And there's a whole like exercise you can do. So this is the one I did. The thing with these, they don't, I mean, I was careful, and they do not fit completely together like a puzzle piece. I noticed that when I did the first page, this bird, and I used like a marker to try and fill in the gaps. And then this month I just let it be, because they do have like this pattern behind it. So I'm not sure if parts of it meant to show through. I really don't know. But it's a very busy pattern, so it's not that big of a deal that it didn't all get filled in. I roll with it. The next one is another sticker by number. These are, if you like this, I don't know. I don't remember having these as a kid, but I would have loved them. And it was the Brain Game sticker by number cats. I don't remember how many are on here. And this book I'm just doing from the front to the back. This is not the one I did. Here we go. I did this lovely Siamese baby. And then I did the cute rainbow silhouette cat. And this one reminds me of my sweet Emma. Her face looked like that. She was gray. But yeah, I did all 3 of those, I think, the same sitting. So those are pretty fun. These are perforated if I wanted to tear them out. I probably don't. From here, you don't know, so if you wanted to be surprised what the... it's obviously a cat, but once you pull your stickers, you can kind of see your color palettes. So this was a fun little book. I don't know if I'll work in it again this month, but I enjoyed it. It's another very good de-stressor for me. I have some PDFs, so I will show you the My Dots World pages I did, Laura Wokel. If you do not follow her on Instagram, I think I've told you this before, just please follow her. She is an amazingly kind lady, and she will post like who wants to be part of the team and do the dots challenge, and she will send you a sample page from one of her books, and you basically have a week to complete it, send it back to her, and then she does a post, and it's really fun, which has been great for me because I know I've wanted one of her books and I didn't know which one, but I'm getting an idea now. So we did the Ladybug, and she has her books in white or black background, so I did the Ladybug, both of them. And then this one I did all in pinks. This one is called, it's her Mandala book, and it's called Reverse Rainbow. So I tried something different and I printed it on a colored cardstock. And then I used all glitter paint pens, I think they were. And of course, it's rainbow colors, so that was fun. I did not do, I had printed, but I did not do the black version. So, yeah, I just wanted to do this one. And then the most recent one is the sunflower. And I did the black background version of the sunflower, like that. This is a buddy color that I did with Runny Rainbows is the company. And I did it with one of the people on their design team, Maddie. She was very kind and sweet, and her page is amazing. Okay, we'll do my standard. If my buddy finished their page, I will be showing, you will see their page pop up. Because of the number of buddies I do every month, that sounded really weird, I don't link them all below, but I will have their, when I post their picture, you will see their Instagram or YouTube names. So if you're interested in finding them, they're all amazing. So I did mine completely in glitter gel pen, except for this bluish gray water I did with a alcohol marker. And then I added some, it wasn't glossy accents, but similar to the bubbles, if you can catch that on. So the book is called, if you're interested, it's called Mystic Sea, and Runny Rainbows is the publisher. And then I did this PDF, which was a freebie from the Coloring Book Cafe, their Sweet Love coloring book. And I did this in memory of my sweet Oscar. Ozzy, he crossed the Rainbow Bridge this month, February 15th, and I just wanted to do this. He was my orange striped, one of my orange stripies. So, and here I did add, do they look like hearts? I tried to make them look like hearts. I used nail polish as accent on some of these purple hearts. I put some glitter nail polish over it. See? And then I tried to I have confetti nail polish. I kind of drew my own hearts, and I'm like, oh, should I put a outline? And I didn't. Anyway, it is what it is. I like my page. It was in memory of my sweet Oscar. Next up, this is my Dots Line Spiral book I keep in my work bag, and I can work on it in between tasks. I did 2 pages. Now, this is not, I don't really recommend, I don't think you can buy this book anymore. I think there's better ones out there. I think this is non-licensed, which is why it's usually really difficult to see the images, especially until you're looking at them through the camera. So pretty sure this is Cinderella. Did her. And this one I could not figure out. I was convinced I was doing it wrong because I've done that before. Where's the one where I went on the wrong side of the line? This one. I started in the middle and I did the wrong. So like this is the inverted or inverse, sorry, of what it should look like, but I could still tell it was Belle. And I was sure I was doing that because this was a heck of a lot of coloring for a lines. And then once it was done, I'm like, oh, it's Elsa, and we wanted her to be mostly white, hence that reason. But I just got 2 done in there this month. Next book, this is a 10 books to finish, and these are so quick and easy. I'm just impressed. There's not that many pages in these books, but once I sat down, I just went with it. So I thought this would be appropriate for February. I don't know why. It really has nothing to do with much of anything, except I was like, oh, Venice, Italy, France, Eiffel Tower is a big love thing. So I don't know, like a gondola ride. Just made me think of love. So I did this double page spread, and I count these as 2 pages, even though it's like a fold out. Everyone, you count it as your own, but I do count that as a double page spread, or 2 pages. So we did that one, and then, oh, sorry, let's get a little tricky. I did the Dragonfly. This was one of those where it's like, it's not a page I was excited about doing. And so I did it so I could have it done because I want to finish this book. And it worked out okay. Then, where are you? I did the sun page because it's still winter and I'm excited for the sun to melt the snow, but then it can stop. I'm not that much of a hot person. And I also did the soccer page. So I think otherwise now I'm working kind of from back to front, unless there's a specific page that fits my monthly theme, and I'm making progress. So in the front of my books, I just do a little grid of how many pages. So there we go, making progress. This is another 10 books to finish, Disney love stories from Hachette Heroes. I'm just working from back to front in this book. And 3 a month seems to be a good work for me, because I think there's 33 in the book. So I did do Nick and Judy. Had a little bit of color issue. Again, I do not try and match these colors exactly because the method they use to come up with the colors is not always accurate to the character. That being said, poor Judy looks like she's got a black eye because I didn't have enough grays, and I thought, oh, this bluish gray should work, not realizing what part of her body that was. So she looks like she, she just had, a little rough and tumble getting perp arrested. So there's that. Here's the Incredibles. Again, I was having some red. I wanted it to be a little different, not just all red here. So she's got more of a pinky red Elastigirl and Mr. Incredible. And then I did Simba and Nala, and they are very cute. So keep working through this one, and there you go. Still oh no, these have 39 pages, so I still have 33 left. So I'm going to have to do more than 3 pages at some point, but for now, put my little paper clip back in. I'm doing okay. This next book is one I don't dig out often enough, and I absolutely love it. At the beginning of the month, we went on a mini road trip, and I took this book, and I got a lot of pages done in it. And this is where, not all my pages need to be works of art. Again, coloring is to help me be relaxed. So this is a color by colors book, and I had a set of markers. I did the tulip page, the maple leaves. There's 3 different, easy, intermediate, difficult, they're called, but to me they're about all the same. It's just the picture may be bigger. Palm leaves. And I did the frog. There were 2 different frog hashtags for February I wanted to participate in. And then here you can see this is what it looks like before you color it. So then I'm like, well, we better do some in all the sections so I can, work through the book. So I did the water lily page. This one's really pretty, I think. And then I did the poppies. And I did the orchid. Again, these go so quickly. I love it. And then this is supposed to be the most challenging. Again, they are what they are. It's not like the dots change that much. So this is the Huron. I always say that bird name wrong. And I only did one of the more detailed, but I got quite a few pages done in this book, and it's kind of my cheater book when I need a prompt for a hardcover book because it's a hardcover book. Next up, I did a page in my Baby Animals Mystery Colors. This is the book version of the magazine that I also have. And I did this page. One of my February, my random generator prompt was sloths. So I did this baby sloth. Again, colors, I don't really care for them, but I find even though these are not double-sided and you could use alcohol markers, I did use an alcohol marker for one of the browns you can see, but this paper is just not, even alcohol marker is streaky. It just doesn't work very well, so I use water-based, to be honest. I think it comes out, it is streaky, but it's not sucking as much of my ink up. So yeah, I don't know what this paper is. It's definitely a better quality than basic Amazon paper, but it's not necessarily what I would call a marker paper for alcohol based. But these again are not meant to be in a museum. They are just stress reliever fun for me. So again, there's probably books you're going to see here that I've never shown on my channel yet because I haven't had a chance to do my hauls. So this was gifted to me by an amazing friend this month, and I went to town. I now have a friend where she is also in love with it. We buddy colored out of here. I will show you our pages, and she wants to complete this book this year, and I'm like, heck, I'll probably complete it too. So I might have a bonus completed page. So oh, hi Diesel. I did the title page right there. And then, oh, now I got Diesel playing with my markers. Diesel, oh, you can't see him. He's a big Black Panther cat. Sorry. He was playing in my, my empties. Silly boy. Okay, so we did that page. Then I had just started working from the front. I did the teddy bear. So this was my first ceramic tiles, and I know I had put the Valentine version on my wish list because I just liked a lot of the images. And the other ceramic tiles, I saw them and I'm like, I just don't think they're my jam. I mean, I love color by number. I love the Sachdevas. And I was just like, I don't think I'm going to like how this, just like, it's like sound waves or something echoing out. And it just I didn't think it was my thing. Well, obviously it is. Now that I've done them, I totally get it. So all of these are just alcohol marker with maybe some glitter or white gel pen highlights. Did the teddy bear. Did the ring. This one even got some extra spark or glossy accents on the gem. I didn't completely. I changed it up. This ring box is supposed to be blue, and like it was, I didn't like the colors, to be honest. So this is what I went with. Same with this. I think it was supposed to be a diamond, and I'm like, nope, it's like February. We're doing an amethyst. Anyway, I overthink even color by number. And then I did this page. And after this page, my friend asked me, or did I ask her? Anyway, we decided to do a buddy color. So we did the rose page because I was also doing scavenger hunt prompts and my bingo. So I was finding pages all over. So this rose I needed to do, and this was a buddy color with my girl Zombie. You can see her page. She is the one that is going to finish this book. So I have asked if I can help her finish it. So we are going to do this as a project book, and we're going to buddy color and finish the book. So I had to catch up on pages she had done and go from there. So then here is another one we buddy colored. I picked this one because I told her, I said, well, I want to do the ones that are specific to February. In February, just again, my brain. It doesn't think the way normal people's brain thinks, but we did this little one, and I still can't tell what it is. Yeah, I'm like, well, his feet look like music notes. Are these like, is it, I don't know what kind, look like buttons on an old, it's not an old, but my style, like radio cassette player. I don't know what he is, but he's cute. So he, she, February 14th. This was another buddy color. Then she picked this page for us to do. And I wasn't sure. I'm like, oh, I like the heart. And I don't get, there's a lot of green in there. It's like more leaves than flowers, but it came out okay. It's interesting. These I didn't change. Sometimes I might change the border, but I haven't changed a lot of the colors. I'm just rolling with it. Then this was a page I needed to do because she already did. And it is so cute. I love these little chocolate bars. They remind me of like when people have a like favor when a baby's born, and you know, you do the Hershey's wrapper, and is it a he, is it a she? It just made me think of those, and I love it. They're so cute. Okay, and I did the ice cream page on my own to catch up because Zombie had already done it. Another super cute one. Then this was a page I picked for two of us to do because, again, it said Happy Valentine's Day. So I thought, let's do this one in February. Obviously, this is a Polaroid. Those of you that know what a Polaroid is, style camera. The camera doesn't look like Polaroid, but it's spitting it out. Maybe it's not a Polaroid anymore, and they have cameras like little printers built in other than Polaroids. I don't know. I'm rambling. But that was another buddy color for the two of us. And was that it? That might be it. I think those were all my pages from this book. So yeah, my dear friend that gave me this, can you tell? I love it. Thank you. And we already have 3 pages picked out to do in March. I'm like, what month are we going into? Let's see. Couple more. Oh yeah, still some more color by numbers. Color Questopia as a promoter and member of the group. We're doing hashtag Color Questopiathon 2022 to show off your Color Questopia pages. And I did this page, and in March we also were hosting a contest where hashtag Color Questopia giveaway, where you had to pick your own palette, where it was like, don't follow the rules, do your own thing. Seasoned friends, you've seen me do color by numbers where I do my own thing. So it wasn't a new concept to me, but it was very fun, especially with the Color Questopia books. So I did this tiger also for some of the hashtags because it is Year of the Tiger. And then I just started working. I had the book out and I had not colored anything in my, oh yes, by the way, this is black background animals. I hadn't colored in here, so I have the book out. Let's just start coloring. So I did the bird page. Then I went into the bonus pages because I like to do the bonus pages. And so these I did because also we were doing for Color Questopia in February, F for February. So F pages. So this one is a feathers page. I did this one for a fantasy. It was from the Fantasy Landscape, F for Fantasy. And here, again, I already mentioned sloth was my random generator prompt, and I did the DIY palette again. And I think this turned out so cool. I kind of like flipped it. Instead of having the shrubs and bushes and all that green, I made my sloths green, and I think they are super cute, super cute. Pages in there. And then I also did in Chibi Girls Volume 2. This was a buddy color page. I did this pretty early in the month. It was a page with the lovely Laura Cat colors. And I did do a couple tweaks. Her dress was supposed to be aqua green and her hair pink. And of course, I had to make it a rainbow because it looked rainbowish, but this was all supposed to be blue. Anyway, I do my own thing. You guys know I do my own thing. But it was very cute. And I don't think, did I do any others? Nope. That was the only page I did in this book this month. Chibi Girls Volume 2. I dug out my Women's World Color by Colors book by Kira Shershniva, and I did multiple pages. I needed to do a Kira page for a prompt, and I love this book, and I really want to get the Fantasy Women one, but I'm not going to buy it until I finish this book, because that's what I have to do to give myself some type of self-control. So I tried something, and I did this page in my water-based, my Stampin' Up! Water-based markers, because I'd seen somebody on YouTube, again, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, loved using those markers in this book. I didn't mind them. It's that premium paper, so you can see there's some streaking, but they do work quite well in here, but I think I just prefer the look of the alcohol markers. So we did this girl, and then I love this girl. This one I did do alcohol. So I have like the original release of this book, so it doesn't tell me the countries. Kira did a re-release where she updated and has like where the girl is from on the opposite side. So I don't have those specifics for you, but I was doing I needed a travel prompt for Sarah's Coloropoly, and this girl is obviously, well, for me, where I live, it would be, I would travel to see her. And I did this girl. I don't remember why I did this girl. I just thought she was so pretty and wanted to do her. So she was fun. Oh, because love. I was doing a love theme, and I'm like, oh, maybe they're lovebirds. I don't know. But yeah, I was happy to get some more pages done in here. They're not very, see, it's not very thick. There's not a ton of pages in here. In fact, there's only 20. But it was a lot of fun, and I have 6 done. So happy with that. Oh, here's my little cheat sheet. Need to put that back in with my my markers from my tout tree. So now we are down to my last 2 color by numbers, which are Disney, large Disney books. This is Disney Babies Circles, and again, it's a new book. I haven't shown you yet. And this is a buddy color. My buddy did not send me their picture yet, which is perfectly fine. We are all super busy in life, but I wanted to show you my page. And we had just picked a classic Mickey prompt. And it is with my friend Heather, Heather's Hectic Hideaway. And I use, or in this one, I used acrylic paint markers. And I do really like the effect I get. They're not 100% opaque. I know I see other people use the acrylic paint, and I don't know if they just have much better paints, or if they do multiple layers, but it takes a long time to do even the paint pens, paint markers, versus just a regular marker. I'm telling you, they take a long time. So I was not going to mess around with multiple layers, but I do really like it. And I'm excited to try another one. I like this quirkily style. I'm not so sure what I think about this style, but I will have to do a page and see. So Disney Babies Circles. Then I did a couple in my original. This is the very first of the Disney Hesheteros books I had purchased. And this was so fun to do Sid the Sloth. I was looking for sloths in February, and I did also, this was the first page I did with the acrylic paint markers as my tester. Love it. I absolutely love using the black. Even if I use marker, I think I will use the acrylic black paint markers to do the outlining, just because there's no bleeding if you accidentally touch it. Because then the background I just did with my water-based markers, and I really do like the effect. And if my yellow touched this black, because I did him first, it didn't smudge or bleed. So if you do love doing these pages, and if you're like me and you're a sloppy colorist, I either do my black last, or now if I do the marker or the paint, I'm much happier. And then what did we do? Oh, so this is the page I did. It was a buddy color, and I love it. We did a Beauty and the Beast prompt. So I picked this one, and you can see, look at the adorable Mrs. Potts and Chip are some of my favorite characters from Beauty and the Beast. And I liked it because I'd done this one several months ago. And, oops, Sid's washi tape is moving. So you can kind of see side by side the difference. Here I did Beast in the paint, acrylic paint. Was she the first? No, she was my second page I had ever done. And you can see the difference between the marker and using the paint. So, love this. I also use this for B for Beauty and the Beast, B for Beast, for Michelle, Kits and Caboodles, Alphabet Prompt, B for February. Yeah, so I wasn't sure if I had more from there or not. Just those two. Okay, we're down to the non-color by number. Thanks for holding on, people. We got more to go, and I'm already 40 minutes. I'm trying to be fast, but I'm not. This was a book I got from Book Outlet. My friend Michelle Box of Hues, also has this book, and she loves it. So we picked 3 pages to buddy color, and I'm going to show you mine. She did not send me hers, but I know she did them. And this was another fun, easy one to like throw in your work bag with whatever, some gel pens, some markers. I just use water-based markers. It's that same kind of paper that it doesn't really seem to like alcohol marker that well. And I did this one, and this was the first one. It's not my favorite. I haven't done these like where they're super fine line in the black background, but there's a lot in here, so I can play with some more. But this was fun to finally get into this book. Mini Pusheen is one of my 10 books to finish, so let's see how much we got done. I did this Dozing. I needed a page for a D theme, so my Dozing by Donuts is why I picked that page. I needed a mermaid page. This book is like so quick and easy for doing if you need to do prompts. So I did those adorable mermaids, and here I needed to do a pastels, so I used pastel markers. And I know I've got some more in here. Where did it go? Oh, here, I did this one. I had just some Dollar General watercolor paints, and they're very inexpensive and not that high quality. So I tried them out in here. It gives it a weird little texture, but definitely maybe too fine of details when I don't really watercolor that often. But got some pages done in Mini Pusheen. This one I don't have it marked, so as far as how many pages, but this is easy. And it was Sloth Month, so of course I had to play in Sloths Love Llamas. And let me show you what all I did. So it was also the Olympics, the Winter Olympics. So here is my winter page in to support of the Winter Olympics. And then just starting at the back, I did the giant sloth hugging the Empire State Building. I did the roller coaster. This was for a, what was it for? Yeah, it was for Button Bingo for Danielle. So it was my transportation page. And then I thought, oh, I'm going to do it for her because she went to Disneyland or Disney World. Sorry, I get them mixed up. This month. And I'm like, oh, it just made me think of her and all the fun rides. And for a different scavenger hunt, I needed an elephant. So here you go. My elephant went with her sassy red nail polish toes. And I think that's it. So I've started, there's a couple I need to do from the back. I think, again, I don't know why I like working from back to front, but this page I've got, this could be another bonus finish this book this year. We'll see. No promises. Okay, now we are into other standard size books. Cute and lovely, another gift. Absolutely blessed by friends. Thank you. I did this page for a prompt, also for, it was the frogs for February. And I needed to do a crown. So this was my crown page. I did this page, was a buddy color with my friend Michelle Boxes of Hues. I'm going to just leave it like this so I can show you both of our pages. I had a lot of fun. I used alcohol marker, and I have some pastels. They're from Stampin' Up. So just got to figure out how to use them. I don't know. We're getting there. And I have one more page. I went to the back half. So if you have this book, you have duplicates, but like the front half is the slightly grayscale, you can see. And then the back half, the second copy, they're not. They don't have any grayscale. So I did the Happy Valentine's Day page of the non. Here you can see how it's just line art. So I did this one in all pinks, and then I put a little glitter nail polish over the wings. So Cute and Lovely by Jade Summer. Now we're into the Camellia Angel Cova section of my completed pages. Because they seem to add up. 50 hearts to color, another generous gift from a friend, and I only did one page, but it was a buddy color with my friend Tammy. Made me very happy. Oh, I forgot to say the Happy Valentine's Day. I probably showed you, but it was also a buddy color with Michelle. So here is my heart, and I absolutely love Tammy's as well. I just used a pack of 5 water-based My Stampin' Up! Markers, and she had a color palette she received from a friend, and I think it's amazing to me when we do buddy colors, because she and I quite often end up using the same palette, just unplanned. It's just the way our minds work, and ours are very different this time, and they are equally beautiful. I really wanted to do more in here, but I just got that one page done. I worked in 50 jungle miniatures. I don't know, didn't put this on my 10 books to finish. I know Nikki Niagara, her Facebook group, is doing this book as a book to finish this year. I don't know. I just never know. You never know. I would have a long way to go. I'm way behind, but I do like working in here. So there's that. This is the page I did. I think I only did the one out of the jungle minis this month, and it was a buddy color with the beautiful Christy, Crafting with Christy. I just really loved blues and grays with that little bit of pale pink. And of course, Camellia animals, if they have toenails, fingernails, they get nail polish. So that is actual nail polish over the marker. And I'm pretty sure I only did the one page. Could have done more. There were some really cute frog pages in here, but I did not get any more out of there. See, you can color your pages anytime. So I pulled out 50 autumn miniatures and did a buddy color. And we did the Book Belongs To page. This is with the lovely Shelby. Shelby's coloring and crafting, and she is like a coloring maniac. If you think I did a lot of pages, yeah, check out all the work she does. She colors a lot, and I'm always like, okay, we'll pick a page and she'll have it done like within the same day. And I'm like, okay, I'll try to have it to you by the end of the month. So this was really fun. I really need to like go through, and maybe one month I'll just focus on Book Belongs To and title pages and do them all. So yeah, I did the one out of the fall or the autumn miniatures. It is still winter in Minnesota, so I worked in 50 winter miniatures, and I did this page. And I love this page for many reasons. I think they're adorable little penguins, and this is the first buddy color I did with my friend Judith. She is not on YouTube or Instagram, but she is a huge supporter of my channel. And so I said, let's email and figure out. She has a lot of the same books I do. So I said, we can still do a buddy color even if you're not on social media. And you can see her adorable page. And this, I just had so much fun because I don't know what it is about that enamel type. I try to make it look like the enamel mugs I always associated with camping. And I used my moonlights to give a little bit, get rid of the line. And I did a lot of, here, I got it right here. This is what I used for my snow. I got this at Hobby Lobby. I think it's their brand. It's the Master's Touch brand, Opal Glitter Medium. So that is what is on all of the ice. I like it. I like it a lot. And then I added the little quote here about good friends are like snowflakes, all are different and all are beautiful. So I really love this page. Again, thank you, Judith. I'm so happy we have multiple buddy colors planned now. Frankie, I'm almost done. Frankie's coming to say hello. We will see. Oh, are you? You don't have to. You can stay over there. Look at all the tabs here. 50 Romantic Miniatures was the perfect miniatures book to work in this year. This month. Okay, we need to take a Frankie pause and give him some love because he will not go away. Hey, Frankie. We're like 15 minutes later. It's been no time for you, but this is what we're still dealing with. Rolling, scratching. Ooh, you gonna show him that you bite? He nips. He's got issues. He likes to chew on my stuff. And when he's done getting petted, it's like, quit touching me. Quit touching me. Just checking in. We'll do some more Frankie scratches here, but I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Frankie is playing with his toy. 50 Romantic Miniatures. I got 6 pages done in here. I had not done any pages prior to this month. Here is the first page completed. This was a buddy color for my friend Michelle. Michelle's Box of Hues. It was the last page back in November for her birthday. We picked a page from every miniature book at the moment. There have since been 2 new releases, and I finally finished all my pages. So Michelle's life kind of didn't give her the opportunity to finish them, which was fine. I wanted to finish them all, though, just to show her my love. And this was a lot of fun. I used that opal medium again. On top of the brown, it looks green, which is not what I was looking for with this chocolate glazed cake, but I used enamel accents. Yeah, I really love my page. I like how it turned out. I like it a lot. Then here I did this page as a buddy color with the lovely Missy from Missy's A Coloring Craze. I believe we did 3 out of here. She is Steph Louise Argyle on Instagram. And I did my Mod Podge painting technique, my little flicky flowers. It's adorable. Then I did this page as a buddy color with Christy, Crafting with Christy. And this, you guys are going to laugh, but this is one of my favorite pages of the month. So Christy's page is adorable. I colored it. My mom had a blue bike. She loved to bike ride. So I used a blue glaze for that. And of course, I love the rainbow color scheme. So we did rainbow glitter balloons. I had some new Ohuhu glitter paint markers to play with. And then I did the little here for C&E, which is Kathy and Eddie. And I absolutely love this page. I did the glaze for the tires as well. And I did a little, can you even see it? A little bit of texturing on the seats. Does it show up? I don't know. All right, I had a lot of fun. Thank you, Kirsty, for coloring with me. Here is the second page that Missy and I did, and I used the Love Bug palette from iPanda Colors. She posts a color palette on Instagram every month. I highly recommend you check her out. She is super talented. I buddy colored with her, and she always has a fun palette, so I try to use that every month. This was the first page I did out of here, and I went a little bit crazy with the glossy accents. I'll show you in a minute. This is a buddy color with Shelby. Shelby's Coloring and Crafting. And I usually don't have a plan when I attack these pages as far as color palette. It kind of just happens. And I did do some, Sherry Arbuckle, my friend, she's mentioned about putting the glossy accents on the eyes in the miniature books. I'm like, I do this on so many pages. Why did I not do them on the miniatures? So this was the first one I did. And then, can you see the giant balloons are all glossy accents? Like, seriously, I have a big bottle and I'm trying to use it up. It's an old, I've had it many years and it still is fine. But it's not fine. It's getting a little discolored, a yellowish hue to it. So I just wanted to use it up. And I did glaze for the other balloons. But yes, Shelby and I did this page, and that means there should be one left. Here, I got to play along with Foxy February and a buddy color with Missy. So Kids and Caboodle did Foxy February, and I was excited to help support Michelle and always happy to color with Missy. And yeah, I did actual kind of normal fox colors, which for me is not very common. I usually end up going a little crazy. So happy to get some love in this lovely book for Love Month. Very, very exciting. I got my Yippee Kawaii Mandala Magic Volume 2 first page colored. It was a buddy color. I did Volume 1 as a 10 books to finish last year, and I wouldn't let myself color in this one until I had that one done. So Stacy over at For King and Color and I did this Life's a Beach page. She said, go ahead, pick a page. And again, it's been a really cold, crummy February winter in the Midwest. I'm in Minnesota, she's in Wisconsin. I said, let's do like we're gonna go on spring break. So we did the Life's a Beach page and I enjoyed it. Oh, I only did the one, or I would have, gone to town. I'm just going to savor each of these pages as we do them. 2 books left, I promise. We're getting there. So this book is my project book with my friend Tammy Colors 2. We are completing the book this year, and we're doing 5 mandalas a month, and it was my month to pick the themes. So I'll start at we're working from back to front, but I will show you just because it's easier to flip this way. Okay, so and I will tell you my story behind each of these pages. So I gave the theme of red and pink glitter, and I kind of copped out when I saw Tammy's page because she like filled in all the inside pieces and hers looks amazing. I am playing with using stickers or other ways to embellish. Holy smokes, there's a lot of glitter that just came off on my hand. So this was our red and pink glitter page. The next page I said, anything goes, do whatever you want. So I am trying to take one of the pages every month and make it, since we're doing the whole book, excuse me, in a year, I'm calling them my chapters. So just in case you didn't see last month's, I will show you what I did. I did a January chapter 1. And I looked up and I just jotted down like the birth month flower, the astrological signs, did a little stickers, and used my colors based off the birthstone. So garnet. So this was chapter 1 for January. February is chapter 2. So mine is all purples because amethyst is the birthstone, violet is the flower, and I just jotted diddle things. And Tammy's page is lovely. Well, everything Tammy does is lovely. So it's fun to see how our pages come out. And then this one, I gave the assignment of random colors. We do 6 to 8, which gives us the power to edit. So I had picked out 8 colors and then I culled it down, and I actually kind of like this. Tammy's I love as well, and these are not colors I would have ever picked because number one, it's pretty neutral and I am a bright color girl, but I respect and love the neutrals as well. And then white gel pen accent, no glitter on this one for me. Then this page, ours turned out so similar, and I thought, oh, we're going to be so different, because my assignment for this page was, what are your colors of love? So it was February, and a lot of times reds and pinks are associated with February for love and Valentine's Day. And I'm like, well, those might not be your favorite colors or what you associate with love. So I had told Tammy, whatever colors you associate with love. And she used colors from her wedding, so her wedding colors. And she had told me, in talking, I knew what her colors were for her wedding, but I totally forgot it. When I started on my page, I'm like, well, what are my colors of love? So the story behind mine is blue was my mom's favorite color. She was an equal opportunity blue lover, and she loved all the shades of blue. So I grabbed various shades of blue from my marker kit, and my husband's favorite color is Kermit the Frog green. So I picked Kermit the Frog green and a couple other greens, but mostly leaning towards the blue hues. To me, this represents my husband, my mom, and anytime my mom is included, it makes me think of my dad, who I've asked him. I remember asking him once, he didn't really have a favorite color, so he loved my mom, so we'll say it was blue. And then for me, there's little bitty hearts are all in purple glitter. So my colors of love represented by the people that love me the most. And then this is the fun one. So what was really fun is I sent Tammy a card, and inside I put in a little sheet of stickers. And I'm like, save this, you're going to need this for later. So then when I sent her what we were doing, I came up, I don't know if I created this word, come on, Frankie. But I called it Stickeration, which is sticker inspiration. So we both had these sheet of stickers, which I got from the Crayola fun packs. And, oh, so here's my stickers. You can see I didn't use them all because I really didn't know to this random piece of bacon. But these were the stickers on my hat, and I gave her the other half. So I used the colors, both of us used the colors as inspiration, and hers is so cool because she like put stars and she made it a full-on galaxy. I just put my little cat in the middle and my other little space guys floating around. And I'm a little worried for this poor guy because he does not have a, I don't know how he's breathing, but he's in space. He's a special space hamster. Is it a hamster, gerbil? I can't tell the difference. So it was just fun. So this is our Stickeration page. And yeah, I still have a couple stickers left. But if you have, if you're a crafter, use your other stuff. I think stickers are awesome to use, especially in mandala books. You can put it right in the middle. You can use the colors as inspiration. You can decorate, because if it's a mandala book and it's a full size, you got all this dead space. Anyway, that was our last page from this book. So she has already given me my assignments for March, and we shall see how those pages turn out. You can see Frankie's butt. He came back to play. He dropped his toy, so now he's like, doesn't know what to do because his toy is on the floor. So he's decided to come up and bless me with his presents. So we're going to just work around him because seriously, we are over an hour. And I guess when you do 87 pages, that can happen. So my last book is Worlds of Wonder. I have 2 buddy colors that I did in this book. Here is the first one I did with my friend Johanna, Jojo Zahana, and I did, sorry, I have too much stuff on my desk, including a cat. So here is my page. I did the tent teepee, I'm not sure, this one we picked, and I did, so Johanna's page, amazing. She did hers first. She actually had hers done in January, I think. At the end of January, we had picked it. So you can see her page, and she does pencil work. Amazing. I don't. So I used water-based markers, and here's what happened. I had a few things I learned. So when I did this page, I did the, I used the candle and rubbed it over for like the wax to kind of seal things. I'm still learning. I've seen people do it. So it doesn't, instead of like spraying a sealant, which causes issues with my asthma, I did that. Well, then when I was coloring this page, I'm like, I got some, okay, that's a different thing. I don't know if you can see these little like marks. Well, the wax transferred onto this page because I hadn't put in a piece of parchment or tracing paper yet. Frankie, excuse me. And I'm like, well, that's okay. It's a feature. And I realized these are a bunting and this was probably supposed to be sky behind it. But in my world, it was like my version of the like nesting Russian nesting dolls. And it was like, oh, I'm thinking like, okay, I made the giant blanket fort in the sofa or the dining room chairs, and that's these blankets. And then I go in under, and now there's this whole little mini world inside my blanket fort. And then inside my tent is another little world. So again, my brain, I'm not saying it thinks properly, but that's how my brain worked when I looked at this. So that's why I colored this in. And then I had it in my work bag, and it snowed, rained something, and I got some wet used water base, so it splotched it. I could try and fix it, but no, I'm just leaving it. It is a feature. It is part of the story. It started raining in my house at the blanket fort, and this is why I had the blankets on the outside to protect everything on the inside. Johanna, you get it because you are also a storyteller with your pages. So pretty fun to have, like, I didn't plan it. I mean, and I wasn't really trying to. Sorry, I'm working around Frankie's butt here. To have them coordinate. I mean, they're not really a double page spread, but I like how it turned out. And then the last page I did was also a buddy color. And this is with the beautiful Pickwick turtle. You can zoom in a little bit here. And she had not finished her page yet. We had actually picked this at the end of January, and I kind of pushed myself to get it done. And we had both done, we had sent pictures to each other. We'd done this bottom half, and then we didn't know where to go next. So I have been trying to practice and play with my set of Derwent Inktense my friend Tammy gifted me. And that's what I did. I kind of just played with all the colors in the set. It's the 12-piece set. And it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. And I wasn't sure. So first I looked at this. I'm like, is it like a snow globe? Or is this supposed to be the sun, moon? Because then there's stars. So I don't know. This is what I came up with in my brain. And I had a lot of fun. So I did use a water-based marker base on the, I'm calling it the moon sun, I don't know what else it is, a little bit of transfer. And then I did use the Derwent Inktense. I thought, oh, well, how do they work for shading over the top? And I was playing. Then I'm like, oh, let's, just do a bunch of little gel pen, and I don't know what I was trying to do, but I do like how it came out. I had some leftover Mod Podge in this kind of bluish mix from previous pages, and I was just going through all my books looking where there was water, and I didn't know what to do because here, let me show you how this looks. So, sorry, I had a piece of paper there. This page I had done earlier last year as a buddy color, and you can see I like woohoo did the Mod Podge thing and did this whole like world to fill out the page based on how my friend Deb had added to her page. So I had drawn this stuff in. I'm like, how am I going to make this page correlate at all? I mean, obviously they're not the same. They're a little bit, they're like their own floating little island of adventure. But because I had gone so crazy over here, I wanted to do something. So I didn't go with a full force. I matched this color to what I used here with the Mod Podge paint. And I just wanted something. So I just used a paintbrush and made these random little swirly things around to indicate, could be water, this could be floating in the sky, and this is cloud wisps. It is whatever it is. And yeah, a little bit of glitter gel pen. So there you go. Very fun. I do enjoy working in this book. I have decided I think I am going to totally keep it as a buddy color book. I think it'll take me years. I'm in no hurry to finish it, but I would love to have every page so far in here that I've done, which is not a lot, has been a buddy color. And I just think this was a gift to me, and I will just pull this out when people feel like doing a buddy color in it. And it's my buddy color book. One day it'll get done, but it is in no hurry, no rush. Okay, guys, oh my gosh. I would apologize, but I'm not that sorry. I enjoyed sharing with you all the stories. If you were a drive-by friend, you probably clicked out a long time ago because you're like, just show me your flipping pages, quit talking. Well, that's why we have seasoned friends. Because you guys like the stories. I like to tell them. I don't think I'll ever change in that way. And again, coloring is my stress relief. YouTube as a hobby is my stress relief, and I like to share that with you guys. It helps me. It helps me a lot because life is not always fun. So there you go, friends. Those are my 87 completed pages for February. Again, seriously, it was a 28-day month. Do the math. I don't know how many pages I did. I really do try. Personally, I'm lucky that I can do a bit of coloring every day. I work 12-hour shifts. I might be able to sneak in coloring here and there at work. Nothing detailed. That's where I do some of the lines and dots or color by number type stuff, just because I need to not have a nervous breakdown, and it takes my mind off of it. And then when I get home from work after that 12-hour shift, I usually just need to sit and decompress. So typically I take like an hour because I don't want to just go to bed and try and go to sleep with all that anxious anxiety feelings at the top of my brain. So I come home and I'll color for an hour or two, depending on the night. And so I really am able to color a little bit every day. And because of my style of coloring, I usually can complete a page in those sittings. And yeah, I'm so happy to be part of this coloring community. I would be doing this anyway, but to interact in the friendships I've made is further help in the de-stress mode that I use for coloring. So thank you, friends, for hanging out. I will be back. I don't know when. I have, again, that haul, which I think is going to be 3 hauls to show you. And yeah, diving into March already. Where plans, not sure what order these will post. I did just a real quickie March plans video. So March, I'm doing rainbows, and Jade Summer was my random generator prompt. So that is fun. And I've already got quite a few pages done. I've got buddy colors lined up. I'm always excited to see what the month brings. As far as my coloring life, real life, I'm not always that excited. Is that a good or bad thing that I'm more excited to see what my coloring life brings me, because I know it will be joy? So that's why I focus on it. Okay, friends, you take care of yourself. I got Frankie's butt again right next to me. He's flicking his tail. He's like, okay, put the stuff away and give me love. Isn't that how we all are in life? It's like, just give me love. Put down your phone. Quit doing whatever. Just stop, embrace the moment, and give the people around you some love. It's okay. Everything else can wait. We have priorities in life, and petting a cat is proven to lower your stress level and your blood pressure. So yeah, just slow down. Slow down, my friends, if you're in chaos like I currently am. I will see you again soon. If nobody has told you lately, you matter. You are beautiful. You are lovely. You bring peace to my world. Thank you. I need it and I appreciate it. Bye, guys.